43 to 44 was my zone. Then you go up, now you're testing again, or you should test 49,000. So this is the key about technical analysis, right? Technical analysis guides you. You have your level. If it gets broken, all of a sudden it breaks resistance. Like there's a ceiling there, right? So you continue to hit on that underbelly of the ceiling. The more you hit, the weaker that ceiling becomes until you finally break through. Once you're through, there's a lot of room. There's a lot of room above that ceiling to go. And that's why you're seeing this extended move coming up here. Ethereum has multiple channels. Now, again, will I short? I don't know yet. I got to look at the price action. I got to see if I have other factors forming. Do I get some time counts? Do I get some other trend line calculations and so forth? But I am monitoring it as, again, I covered my short when we were below 39, made a nice little chunk of change with members. Now I've been waiting on the sidelines to see what it does here.
Gareth will offer his insights on the charts of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and gold, exploring their response to market sentiment and technical indicators. He'll delve into common challenges traders encounter, such as Bitcoin's breakthrough past the $44,000 resistance level and its next price target. Additionally, he'll analyze Ethereum's trading patterns across various channels and highlight key levels to monitor. Gareth will also discuss gold's trading behavior within a channel and provide an overview of its broader price trajectory. Join Gareth for an in-depth discussion on these topics and more. Before we continue with the rest of the video, do check out daily 5-minute crypto newsletter with all the latest crypto and Bitcoin news. It's a fantastic analysis of on-chain crypto data and breakdowns, and the best part is it's absolutely free. They'll cover expert predictions, breakdowns of on-chain crypto data, and any breaking news you need to know, all in a nutshell. Click the first link in the description and enter your email to join over 50,000 others in becoming a better crypto investor right now.
All right, we got to talk about Bitcoin, right? So Bitcoin here, guys, this continues to push up. Now, we talked about this, right? We said that as long as you don't get through this line and close and confirm, then this is resistance. However, 3 days ago, or 2 days ago now, well, that's 3, right? It closed above, confirmed, and there it goes. So this is the key about technical analysis, right? Technical analysis guides you. You have your level. If it gets broken, all of a sudden it breaks resistance. Like there's a ceiling there, right? So you continue to hit on that underbelly of the ceiling. The more you hit, the weaker that ceiling becomes until you finally break through. Once you're through, there's a lot of room. There's a lot of room above that ceiling to go. And that's why you're seeing this extended move coming up here. Now, where is it most likely going to go? Well, chances are you're going to be in here. I mean, yeah, maybe in this area, but potential upside is still right up here at around 49 to 50,000. Now, again, will I short? I don't know yet. I got to look at the price action. I got to see if I have other factors forming. Do I get some time counts? Do I get some other trend line calculations and so forth? But I am monitoring it as, again, I covered my short when we were below 39, made a nice little chunk of change with members. Now I've been waiting on the sidelines to see what it does here. And if, again, it gets maybe 50,000, I would consider shorting it on a pierce of that. The only other thing to keep in mind is you still have a weekly topping tail. So the weekly topping tail here, and I'm going to erase all this stuff, but you can see right here on the weekly, let's go to the weekly topping tail, is that this weekly topping tail is still intact, right? So unless you have a weekly close above that high, that topping tail, again, still is a dominant factor that this is still going to be resistant. So again, once we broke that 44,000 level, remember 43 to 44 was my zone, then you go up, now you're testing again, or you should test 49,000. And again, I wouldn't even be surprised that even number, just like S&P 5,000, maybe we can even pierce that 50,000 level on Bitcoin.
Bitcoin surged above $47,000 for the first time since May 2021, buoyed by the approval of several Bitcoin spot ETFs in the US and growing anticipation of increased institutional adoption. With a market capitalization now exceeding $900 billion, Bitcoin ranks as the 6th largest asset globally. Technical analyst Michael Van de Poppy expressed a bullish outlook, suggesting that Bitcoin could potentially reach $250,000 during this cycle. However, he cautioned that Bitcoin might encounter resistance at $50,000 and $58,000 before surpassing previous highs.
Ethereum, just want to touch on this, guys, because again, I do think a lot of you guys are intrigued by Ethereum. So Ethereum is showing some strength here. One of the things I want to just go over as I flip through here is that Ethereum has multiple channels, right? You have the big channel here, which has kept price in check. And then you actually had this little channel from these highs here then it broke through, and then it created a new channel, which basically is parallel to this channel, which is here, right? So essentially what I'm watching for on Ethereum is this right here. If it can close above, it opens the door to head back up to 2750 or so. That would be your upper range. Now, once it gets there, that will be resistance. That'll be a new ceiling, right? It has to hammer on that ceiling. Can it break through? It can. But again, you have to respect resistance at that point. Okay?
Ethereum has surpassed $2,400 following the successful launch of the Denon upgrade on the Holsky testnet, marking a significant stride toward Ethereum 2.0 transition. The upgrade focuses on enhancing the network's scalability, security, and sustainability by introducing sharding and proof-of-stake consensus mechanisms. Ethereum's performance has outshone Bitcoin in year-to-date returns, boasting a gain of over 300% compared to Bitcoin's 70%. Moreover, Ethereum has witnessed increased activity and innovation on its platform, particularly with the rise of decentralized finance and non-fungible tokens.
On we go. So I have a couple other things to go over. Quickly, just looking at gold. Gold continues to be in a channel here. So again, we do see this channel. We're at the lower end of the channel. I think I told you yesterday that even if it breaks down below the lower end of the channel, it's only a short-term little setup, right, versus the bigger picture. Remember, time frame-wise, if you're looking for where the markets are going to be in 12 months, 24 months, you go to the monthly chart. If you want to know where markets will be in 6 months, you go to the weekly chart. If you want to know where markets will be in the next month or so, you go to the daily chart. And so we're on the daily chart here. And again, we know that the bigger pattern is still that breakout there. But if we break right through here, you have support right there, and then you have secondary support here at 1975. So yeah, there could be a little downside there, but nothing to write home about at this point. And it makes sense, right? As long as you have risk on in the stock market and we're hitting new all-time highs and 5,000 and all this stuff, gold is not a favorite asset, right? People aren't rushing into gold because of where the markets are right now. Now, if the markets start dropping, if we get scared, if it looks like a recession is coming, that's where gold will shine.
Gold dipped below $1,800 amidst the robustness of the US dollar and expectations of the Federal Reserve scaling back its bond purchases. Additionally, rising yields and a positive sentiment in the stock market have exerted pressure on gold. However, gold retains its long-term appeal as a hedge against inflation and currency devaluation, particularly given the substantial fiscal and monetary stimulus measures enacted by governments and central banks worldwide. Moreover, it continues to benefit from demand originating from emerging markets and central banks. For more daily dose crypto news, check out these 2 awesome videos on your screen. Click now and we will see you on the next video.